Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm actually breaking the format of my channel a little, and I'm doing a few things odd because I found out this morning today apparently is Sum Dot Day. Apparently over on the Skunkworks Discord server, which is a server where a bunch of setters create puzzles, they've been working on a constraint, which I did a video of a while ago called Sum Dots. And today was a day that they are planning on releasing a whole bunch of puzzles to different locations. Apparently they're releasing a bunch of puzzles to Logic Masters Germany, as well as to the Discord Puzzle Archive on the CTC Discord server, or to the testing for some puzzles. And they coordinated to release a bunch of puzzles today. And one of the things that was done was they sent a puzzle to me, or mentioned it to me, and I'd actually scheduled a puzzle from my archive tonight, which was one of my own puzzles. But because it was just one of my own puzzles and was a puzzle from my vault, I can postpone that and I can release that one later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this today on the day of release. I've got a whole bunch of puzzles already scheduled from the future that I've recorded in the past, but I'm going to insert this one in. So I'm recording this only a few hours before it comes out. So yeah, this is a puzzle called Aperture by Pallando, which is a sum dot puzzle. Now, a thing that is a bit weird is I've actually got a puzzle by Pallando scheduled for release tomorrow as well, which I recorded a few days ago. I normally try not to do puzzles by the same setter a couple of days, or with too close to each other, but this is the puzzle that I was sent for the sum dot release. I'm happy to do it. It's my channel. I can make up the rules, and if it's a good puzzle, does it really matter who created it? Well, it does matter who created it, but it's fine. Not going to make a habit of this, I hope. Unless it's my puzzles. I seem to do that a lot. Anyway, so this will be Aperture by Pallando. Before I do that, because I'm recording literally, I normally wouldn't be able to do this so soon, because I'm literally recording only like a half a day after the end of the polarizing Sudoku pack submissions. What I can do is I can read out the names of the people who submitted answers to the polarizing Sudoku puzzle pack. So let me just bring that up. Sorry, I should have had that ready. So what we've got is we've got Yugota Kidding, we've got Alaric Taki Arenza, we've got Mardi, we've got Rodrigo Mahu, we've got Mark Weisner, we've got No Math Dork, we've got Carl Morton Luna, we've got Awesome Sauce, we've got Martin Steed, Harrison Lee, Paspax, Panthera, Wesley Leong, Mind Drive, Big Flash Gordo, Mule Creek, and Christy Klingert. Now, I think I got all the names in that list. And from that, everyone who submitted an answer, they got an entry to win a copy of one of the World of Sudoku books by Akash Dulani. And the winners of those are Carl Morton Luna and Harrison Lee. So I will reach out to Carl Morton Luna and Harrison and find out if they've got a preference for which of the books that they wish. So congratulations to them, and thank you to everyone who submitted. It was nearly 700 puzzles had been completed by the people who sent in answers, and I know there's people who were talking to me about having completed puzzles who did not send in answers. So that's all good as well. Now, below this, so yeah, thank you to everyone who took part in polarizing Sudoku. It was great to see so many. The feedback was amazing, and yeah, it's just the reason we do this. And we are working hard on the killer pack, but that one's going to be huge. So it's probably going to be a few months before that one comes out. So back to Sum Dot Day, which is the officially going to be Saturday the 25th of June, and as this video comes out where I am, it's going to be nearly midnight on that night, so the day is almost over. But apparently when the video comes out for most of the world, that day will have just started. Time zones are strange. That's because the world is a sphere and spins and all sorts of weird stuff. So Aperture by Pallando. I've not looked at this puzzle at all. I've opened it. This is a link that Pallando has provided. I will just provide the link, the custom link that they've provided. I do not know if the solution code is embedded into this. And I will also try and get links to or archive numbers or whatever to all of the other puzzles that have been posted, and I will link those below as well if I can get them. So the archive numbers for puzzles that are posted there and links to other puzzles on Logic Masters Germany that have been posted for some day. So hopefully there'll be a few of those around. Let's have a look at this puzzle, shall we? So what do we have? We've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. The grey lines are palindromes, which means that if you put whatever appears on this palindrome, when you put digits on it, it will read the same forwards and backwards. So if this was to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, I'm going to switch to mouse, 2 and 1, then this is okay because it reads 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 in whichever direction you read it. These sum dots, which are these brown diamonds, the way they work is a little bit like small killer cages, but they have the advantage that they can overlap. And what it means is these two cells will sum to 14. These two cells will sum to 9. These two cells will sum to 14. Now, with sum dots, you can have them appear on an intersection of 4 cells. There's none in this puzzle, I don't believe, but you can have them appear on an intersection of 4 cells, which will be the sum of the 4 cells that they interact with. So that's how they work. Let's give this a shot. 14. 14. So this will be 9, 5, or 8, 6, I believe. So, but that's in the middle of that palindrome, but it's not in the middle of this palindrome. So this will be 5, 6, 8, or 9. 13. So this will be 9, 4, 8, 5, or 7, 6. But on here, and this will be the same, but this can't be 8 or 7, 8, or 9, because this cell is this cell. And if this was 7, 8, or 9, then that would have to be 0 or negative. So this is 4, 5, 6. So this is not 4, 5, 6. And then this is 1, 2, or 3. So this is 1, 2, or 3. So this is 4, 2, or 3. So this is 4, 2, or 3. So if this is 2, this is 5, or 3, or 4. So this is 3, 4, 5, which is in the middle of that line. So that's where that runs out. This is very strange. I can't put 9 there, there, or there. So 9 is in one of those 3 cells. If 9 is there, 9 is there, but that's okay. So this is the same as over here, isn't it? This is 9, 4, 8, 6, or 7, 5. 9, 4, 8, 5, or 7, 6, sorry. But this is that cell, which can't be 8 or 9. So this can't be 8 or 9. So this can't be 4 or 5. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. So this is 1, 2, 3. Well, it can't be 4 either. So this can't be 4 and this can't be 9. So this is 5, 6, 7. This is 1, 2, 3. That being 1, 2, 3 makes this 1, 2, 3. 14. So again, this is 9, 5, or 8, 6. But this is here. So it can't be 8 or 9. So this is 5, 6. This is not 5, 6. This is 8 or 9. This being 5, 6 makes this 5, 6, which makes this 1 or 2. That's a virtual 5, 6 pair because I have to use 5, 6 on this 14. So whichever goes, this has to be 8, 6, or 9, 5. And this has to be 5 or 6. So 5 or 6 will appear in one of those 2 cells and there. So this cannot be 5 and this cannot be 2. So this is a 3, 4 pair, which means this is not 3, which means this is not 2. But there was something else I saw. This being 5, 6 means this is 5, 6. This being 3, 4 doesn't go anywhere. This being 1, 2 takes 3 out of there, which takes 4 out of there, which takes 4 out of there, which takes 9 out of there. I thought I saw something. That 8, 9 goes to there. So this is either 9, 3 or 8, 4. So this is 3 or 4. That's now a 3, 4 pair. There's no 3 there, which means this can't be a 5. That's a 1, 2 pair in the column. This is strange. This 5, 6 means this is 2 or 3. I've got to put a 1 or a 2 somewhere in here. If I put it on here, I've got to put a 7 in here somewhere. If this is 7, 2, 1, 6, 9, 5, that works. 7 here makes this. Hang on, if this is 7, 2, this is 1, 6, and this is 9, 5. If I put 7 here, this is 9, 5. I can't put 6, 8 on there. Seven here forces 9 onto here because 9 can't go onto here. And if I put 7 here with 2, this becomes 1, this becomes 6, and this becomes 9, 5. Whichever way this happens, this is 9, 5. There is no 9 here. This becomes 6, this becomes 1. This is now a triple, which is 2, 7, and 8, and the only things that add up to 9 there are 2 and 7, and we put 8 in the middle. This 2, 7 reflects to there, which becomes 2, 7. That 2, 7 takes 2 out of there. And these are the same cell. They both have to be 1 now, which makes that 7, which makes that 2, which makes that 2, which makes that 7. I'm not sure. So this is 5 or 6. This one makes this 2, which makes this 2, which makes this 3, which makes this 4, which makes this 5. That 4 goes to there, which makes it 4, which makes that 8. That 8 makes that 8, which makes this 6. That 6 I could have got earlier. That 6 makes that 5, which makes this 5, which I could have got earlier. There's no 5 in either of those, and no 5 there means no 8 there. This is a 6, 7 pair. This is weird. Now this is 3 along, and this is 3 along. The only digit they share is 9. So that's 5. This is 7 because it's the same as that. So this becomes 6. This and this are the same digit. Can't be 1. Can be 2, 3, 4. Can't be 5, 6. I think it's too early to look at that. I need to do Sudoku. 8 is up here. 2 is down here. Is it this 10 dot? Hang on. No, it's this. This is a 3 because of that. And 5 goes with 7. No, 5 goes with 8. Math. Math is important. Math is very important when trying to solve Sudoku. This 10 now, it could be 1, 9 in that order. It can't be 2, 8. It could be 3, 7 in either order. It can't be 4, 6. So this is 1, 3, or 7, and it's not 3. So this is not 3, so this is not 7. So these are 1 or 7. Okay. 2 is right there because 2 can't be there because of that 2 and not there because of that 2. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9. Well, there's no 9 in there. So that's the 9. This 8 looks over, making that 6 and that 8. This is now a triple. 1, 4, and 7. So this becomes a 4. There's no 4 in those. That's the 1. That's the 7. This has to mostly be Sudoku now because I'm down to just those and that left. These are middle. No, that's a 3. That's the 3. That's the 4. That's not the middle of the palindrome. Pay attention. These now need to be the same, but I'm going to look at this triple first. 3, 4, and 8. There's no 4 there. There's no 3 there. Not very good at spotting naked singles. This is not news to most people who watch my channel. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 in here. Well, that's not 6 or 8. It's not 5. Well, there's no 8 in there, so this has to be the 8 in the row. There has to be a 6 in here. That's not 5. Actually, there's no 4 in there. This is the 6, this is the 5, this is the 4. What's the best place to look now? These are 1, 3, 7, and 9. That's not 3. That's not really that helpful. 7 is in one of those two. 3, 5, 7, and 9 through here. So these are 3, 5, 7, and 9. There's no 7 there. There's no 3 there. There's no 5 or 9 there. Is it now this? Can't be 1, can be 2, can't be 3, can be 4, not 5, not 6, can be 7, can't be 8, can't be 9. So those are 2, 4, or 7. It's not really that gripping, is it? Have I missed a dot somewhere? Don't think I have. So these are all the even digits. So these are the odds, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So this is 7 and 9. Because it sees 1, 3, and... Oh, this is C7, 1, 3, 5, and 7. This is a 9. So there's no 9 up here. So these are... This sees 3, 5, and 9. So this is 1 and 7. So that's a 1, 7 pair. There's no 7 there. This is 2 and 4. There's no 7 there. So that's a 2, 4 pair. So it takes 4 out of there. This becomes a 3, 8 pair. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So these are 1, 5, and 7. So that's the 5. There's no 5 there. There's no 5 up here. That's a 3, 9 pair, which makes that 7 and that 5. This is very strange. I like it a lot. I like it. So these are 1, 3, 5, and 7. There's no 5 there, so this has to be the 5. There's no 3 there, so that's a 1, 7 pair, making that the 3, that the 9, that the 3. There's no 9 there. This is a 1, 7 pair. It gives me a 1, 7 pair in the column, but I'm curious about this. 1, 2, 6, and 9. There's no 2 there. There's no 6 there. There's no 9 there. Oh, that 2. That's 4. That's 4. That's 2. That means that has to be 4, which I could have got from the 3, 8. Is that not done more? I'm definitely now just down to Sudoku. So this column needs 6, 8, and 9. I can't put 8 there, so this is now the 8. This is the 9. This is the 6. This is the 2. This is the 9. This column needs 1, 2, 3, 6. So this is the 6 and this is the 3. These are now 1, 2, and 7. That's not 2, so this is the 2. This is a 1, 7. I've got 1, 7s all over the place. Now this palindrome, those have to be the... There's a dot. Remember the dots. The dots are important. The dots are very, very important, and the purpose of why there is a day happening. So what do we look at next? This is a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. That can't be 6, 8, or 9. So that's the 7. So we take the 7 out of all of those. There's no 8 there either because the 8 had to be over here. There's an 8 in the box. So there's no 9 or 6 there. That is the 8. That is not the 8. Okay, so we've got that down to that. Do I want to look at this next quad? Why not? 1 has to be right there. I need to put a 3, 4, and 6. Well, that's not 4. That's not 4, so that is 4. That's not 3. So that is the 6, that is the 3, that is the 9, that is the 6. That is 5 and 9, and we know the order from up the top. That's 9 and 5. This is 2 and 3, and we've got the order from various things. And this 3 and 8 is now resolved, and that is Aperture by Pallando. I'd been told it wasn't too brutal a puzzle, and I would agree. It's not. It's just having a look at the way these sum dots interact with each other based around the palindromes. Now, there is only really this overlapping one, but yeah, nice usage of the constraint. And hopefully a nice introductory puzzle for you to get your teeth into. I've done a few sum dots puzzles. I think I tested a couple, and I know that there is a sum dots puzzle pack coming, but I'm not sure when that's due. I don't want to make any promises because I'm not the person behind that, but when it comes out, I'm sure I'll be able to make an announcement and provide the details. But I will hunt down some details for the puzzles that have been released on Sum Dot Day, and I will make sure that there are details to those below. So hopefully you enjoy the puzzle. I'm sorry I'm bringing 2 puzzles by the same setter 2 days in a row, but as I said, I'm bumping one of my own puzzles to bring this in because of all of the releases that have happened this morning. Thank you everyone for watching, and congratulations to all of the people who sent in solution codes for polarizing Sudoku. And whether you're doing polarizing Sudoku, sum dots, going back and looking at March of the Quads, or doing daily Sudoku puzzles from the Cracking the Cryptic Discord server, or working through the Cracking the Cryptic apps, or pulling puzzles from any of the other many channels, or working through Ashish Kumar stuff, or even Akash Dulani's from the books that I highly recommend, which is why I'm very happy that he gave me permission to give away a couple of his books as prizes. All I can say is good luck with your solving.